A very confused Donald Trump tried to explain cryptocurrency in an interview that was physically painful to listen to, and it did not go well. If you think Donald Trump sounds confused when trying to explain tariffs, and he does, just try getting him to talk about cryptocurrency. Yesterday, Donald Trump was interviewed in a Twitter Spaces event that he promoted about some new crypto scheme that he has. And he was so confused every time he was asked about crypto, he just kept trying to change the topic. Trump earlier in the day, hyping up this interview about his new cryptocurrency with an image with one of the interviewers, also making an announcement about it on video, which we looked at earlier.
Join me live on Twitter Spaces at 8 p.m. this September 16th for the launch of World Liberty Financial. We're embracing the future with crypto and leaving the slow and outdated big banks behind.
There you go. So the event starts and Trump has no idea what's going on. This is not an exaggeration. This is not hyperbole. Trump has absolutely no clue what crypto is. And notice how every time he's asked about it, he tries to change the topic.
The question I have for you, following up on what I was asking earlier, is why is it so important for America to lead in cryptocurrency adoption and innovation?
Well, it's crypto, it's AI, it's so many other things. You know, AI, speaking of an interesting future, it needs tremendous electricity capability beyond anything I've ever heard.
So he's now talking, he was asked, why does crypto matter? He goes, AI needs electricity.
Never made sense to me, but this is what it needs. If you take all of the electricity coming out of the U.S., in order to have to be dominant in AI, you need twice that amount, just for this one thing. Who would think that? You need twice the electricity we already have. And you got to get started. I mean, you have to be, if you're the U.S., you have to get started. Right. You don't want to be left in the dust. And China's already building electric plants, and they want to build them for, for the AI, and it's very important. But you need tremendous electric, and in this country, because of our strong environmental impact statement problems that we have, China doesn't have those problems. They don't do them. They just build. They said, build over here, build over there. With us, you have to go through years. But I'll make it possible to create tremendous amounts.
Understand that none of this is even about crypto. As confused as Trump sounds about electricity, the question was about crypto.
Of electricity very rapidly. But people don't know that. People don't know that you need double the electricity of what we already have. So you want to get in, whether it's crypto or AI or other things that are coming along. And
whatever.
It's part of the game. We want to have a great country. We want to stay at the top. We're making things now. We're starting, and it started under my administration, that there was no chance of ever even getting involved in for a long time.
Right.
And we're leading the pack in so many ways. One of the things I'm very proud of is Space Force.
Oh, man. And the interviewer is just desperate. This is the man that we're told we're supposed to trust about the economy. He doesn't even understand the question. He doesn't understand what crypto is. He doesn't know how it works. He just wants you to buy his crypto, just like he wanted you to donate to him, just like he wants you to vote to him. Now, to vote for him. Now, there were some other funny moments, including when Trump started talking about Russia and China, and just complete delusions.
We've been treated, I think, very unfairly, but I've done so well. It's an amazing country in some ways, but we have evil forces. You have the outside forces with the enemies, and you call them Russia, China, various places. I don't know that they're enemies. I think we'll get along great with China. I think we'll get along great with Russia. I want to get Russia to settle up with Ukraine and stop this. Millions of people being killed, far greater than the number you read about. But I want to get that done before I even take office. I want to get...
Yeah. Listen, the only way that he can, quote, get that done before taking office is completely selling out Ukraine as well as our traditional allies around the world. This guy is enamored with dictators. He's a patsy. He's pathetic. And he'll do whatever Putin and Orban and Xi and Duterte. He just loves these folks. He loves these folks. Finally, during this crypto interview gone wrong, Trump again invoking It must have been God that saved me from the assassination.
There's something going on. I mean, perhaps it's God wanting me to be president to save this country. Nobody knows, but when I made the right turn, it's very unusual because the people weren't on the right. The people were standing out in front of me. When I turned my head at an exact 90-degree angle, the bullet came zooming by and clipped my ear. And the reason so much blood, they told me at the hospital, I said, why so much? The ear is the bloodiest part of the body because of car.
I said to them, Doctor, sir, why so much blood? And they said, well, the ear has so much blood. There's another interpretation, by the way, which is God keeps sending shooters. I mean, it's so crazy because these sorts of conversations are unfalsifiable no matter what you say. Just as, quote, believable as God keeps saving me from the shooters. God had me turn my head so that the bullet would kill some random innocent guy. Or God had the shooter a couple holes ahead of me on the golf course such that Secret Service would be able to spot him before he killed. One interpretation is that's God saving Trump. The other interpretation is God's determined to kill Trump and he's going to send shooter after shooter until one of them finally gets him. It's all nonsense. It's all nonsense. And to be totally frank, I don't even know that Trump believes it. I think he thinks it's nonsense too. You watch YouTube, you listen to podcasts, you've heard a ton of ads for VPNs, but all VPNs are pretty much the same except for one. Our sponsor, Private Internet Access, is the only VPN that can confirm your internet activity is not being logged. Their software is fully open source, so you can see that traffic isn't being logged. Their systems are also independently audited by the Big Four accounting firm Deloitte to confirm nothing is being logged, and they've demonstrated multiple times in court they have no record of user activity. Everyone should use a VPN when they connect to the internet. Hides your IP address so governments and big tech can't track you, and you can access Netflix and Hulu content not normally available in your home country. Private Internet Access has servers in 91 different countries and all 50 US states. You can protect all of your devices with just a single account, and Private Internet Access is giving my audience 83% off. Comes out to just $203 a month plus 4 extra months for free. Go to piavpn.com/Pacman. The link is down below.